Have you ever wondered why sea creatures are so much bigger than animals on land? For example, this is an elephant, the biggest land animal. But next to a blue whale, the largest creature in the ocean, it looks tiny, almost the size of just its tail. And in weight, a blue whale is like 25 elephants rolled into one. The whale's tongue alone weighs as much as an elephant. And then you have the giant jellyfish, even bigger in length than a blue whale. So what's going on in the ocean that lets animals grow this massive while land animals just can't? Now here's the twist. It wasn't always like this. There was a time when land was home to the true giants. Think about the dinosaurs, creatures so massive that their footprints could be the size of your dining table. Yet, for the last 150 million years or so, the balance shifted. The largest creatures alive have been in the ocean, not on land. So, what happened? And why does the ocean seem like nature's factory for giants? Reason number 1, genetics, nature's growth cheat code. Scientists in Brazil did a study comparing the DNA of land mammals and marine mammals, and they found that land mammals typically have only 2 key genes related to body growth, while sea mammals had at least 4. That's like starting a video game with twice as many power-ups as your opponent. Marine mammals are literally programmed to get bigger. They're born with the blueprint for growth baked into their DNA. And it's not just whales, dolphins, seals, even manatees, all carry this genetic advantage. Imagine if humans had that extra set of growth genes. I'm pretty sure basketball hoops would have to be at double height. Reason 2, oxygen, the secret fuel for giants. We breathe oxygen from the air, but the ocean is loaded with dissolved oxygen too, especially in the deeper, colder regions. And here's the magic. Cold water holds more oxygen than warm water. This is why creatures living in chilly, deep areas tend to be bigger. Scientists studied prawns and found something crazy. Prawns from deep, cold water were 6 times larger than prawns in shallow, warm water. 6 times. Imagine biting into a prawn the size of your forearm. So why does oxygen matter so much? Well, extra oxygen allows creatures to grow bigger gills, which means they can absorb more oxygen, which then fuels faster metabolism and stronger muscle growth. And it becomes a loop. Bigger gills, bigger body, need for even bigger gills, even bigger body. It's like nature's own unlimited growth feedback loop. Reason 3, buoyancy, escaping the tyranny of gravity. This is probably my favorite part. On land, animals have to constantly fight gravity. Your skeleton has to be strong enough to hold up your body weight, which puts a natural limit on how big you can get before your own bones become a problem. That's why land giants like elephants or giraffes are built like walking fortresses. All that energy goes into just staying upright. But in the water, totally different story. Water gives you buoyancy, an upward force that cancels out most of gravity's pull. That means marine animals don't need heavy-duty skeletons to hold themselves up. They can just keep growing. Think of it this way. A land animal's body is like a bridge that has to support itself. A marine animal's body is like a hot air balloon. It floats. And many sea creatures even have special organs that help with this, producing fluids or gases to make them even lighter. More space, less strain, more room to grow. To put all of this into context, the blue whale, the largest creature ever to have lived, is so big that its heart is the size of a small car. And yet, in the ocean, it moves effortlessly, like it's weightless. On land, that same body would collapse under its own weight. The ocean is basically a giant growth lab. Perfect conditions, fewer physical limits, and the right genetics all working together. And also, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Tiny plankton and krill float everywhere, spread across miles. And creatures like the blue whale, they just open their mouths and swallow tons in a single bite. With unlimited food fueling them, sea animals can grow far bigger than anything on land. That's why the ocean is home to the true giants of our planet. So yes, dinosaurs once ruled the land, but today, the ocean is the kingdom of giants. Thanks to DNA, oxygen-rich waters, and buoyancy, marine life can grow in ways land animals never could.